in, get in here, get in here, get in here, guys. I am T with T's Timeless Jewels. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. We're going to be showing you guys some fabulousness this afternoon, so come on in this evening. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I know I did. All I did was relax today, so I hope you guys did the same thing. So come on in and spread that love. Let everybody know what we have over here at Timeless Jewels. So come on, let me see. Let me get it shared out a moment to everyone. Let's get it shared out. So if you are just stepping in, please go ahead and tap that screen. It don't cost a thing to tap that screen. So make sure you tap that screen. Let us know you are in the building. So come on in and spread the love with everyone you know. Let me see. Let me make sure everything is up and running correctly. 1 second. I got to make sure all my volumes are working. Get myself together. All right. Let's see if we in all the places. Gotta make sure we see how it looks. Okay, sounds good. Trying to make sure we hear everything. All right, let me tilt this one down just a tad bit and see what that looks like. And I probably can tilt just a little bit more. All right, there we go. Again, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in and joining. We have some fabulousness. We have some $8 jewelry we're gonna be showing. If you are a first-time shopper, make sure you click my face over there. Go ahead and go to that bio and click that link to give me all the information that I need to get you guys shipped and invoiced. And if it's your first time ordering, your first 45 or more will be free shipping. So shipping's on me. Plus, you will receive a free gift in there as well. No purchase necessary for the free gift when you purchase. When you're buying, when you buy something, you get a free gift if you are a first time shopper. So come on in, say hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm sweating now. It's a little bit warm today. I'd rather have warm weather than rain. Give me warm weather any day, cause baby, when it rains, baby, I'd rather have the warm weather than rain. Cause you can cool off when it's mucky outside, and you can't really get outside and do what you want to do. So I'd rather have the warm weather than the rain, than the rainy weather or cold weather. I like warm weather. I don't really like cold weather either. Don't like the snow. I really like when it's like October. During October, it's kind of like a nice season, far as the weather is concerned. Um, it's not too hot and not too cold. Trying to move y'all over just a tad. Making sure we got everything going. All right, again, everything here is going to be $8. If you see a piece that you're interested in, you can comment here on the live. But each number, like these earrings, are accommodated by a number. You will be able to go on that website and enter that number into the store, and these are populate for you in that website. Those items in that store, that is my in-house inventory, and those items are packed by me and shipped by me. So you can shop that site 24 hours, 365 days a year. Those items are packed by me and shipped by me. And the website is timelessjewels.love. And that is also in our link in the bio. All right, we're going to start off with some earrings today. We're going to do some yellow ones. Y'all like yellow? I just felt like today should have been a sunny day. So we're going to start off with number 2776. This one can be found in our store under 2776. That's a nice lightweight pair. Nice summer pair. I call this a summer pair of earrings. 2776 on those. 2776. Let me lift this one up a little bit. I think it's shrinking down a little. 2776 on those. And we have a few little sets. I hope all the fathers out there had a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. Hope you guys had a wonderful Father's Day. And if you are in here, please, it don't cost a thing to tap that screen for me. And if you're on the Tubi channel, make sure you send me some hearts over there as well. It helps us get recognized and know that we are in the building. So yeah, go ahead and send us some hearts our way. We do appreciate it. All right, moving on to the next greatness. I knew that was gonna happen. I took some of them out the pack and I don't lost the packaging. Wait a minute, let me see where it's at. Oh, I can use this one. All right, let's move on to the next pair. This one here is going to be $43.97. That's a yellow with the CBs there. Thank you so much for the shares. I appreciate that. That one there is very cute and nice. That one is going to be $43.97. $43.97. Hello, hello, hello. $43.97 for that one. Let me see if I need to bring that up some more. Can y'all get an up close and personal look on that? Is that better? Yeah, we're doing some yellow earrings today. And then we might bust it out and go into some wrap and snap bracelets. I don't hardly ever show those, but those would be great as well. I don't know if y'all familiar with some wrap and snaps, but the wraps and snaps are nice bracelets. We'll do those when we finish with this. All right, here is another pair. This one is $26.71. $26.71. Okay, is my phone turning? $26.71 for these. $26.71. Again, on that fish hook back. And again, they can be found in our store under that number, $26.71. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get this upper camera right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm moving y'all around about. Trying to get it right. Those are the bloopers you catch on lives, right? All right. Y'all want to play a game? We can play Blingo. Y'all know I like Blingo. Or we can play the Feud game. Which one you want to play? All right, number 3010. This is number 3010. Okay, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why does look lopsided? 3010 for the next one. All right. Few, okay. 3010 for this one. This one also on a fish hook back as well. 3010 for that one. Nice lightweight airy pair of earrings. This one is going to be 3010. 3010 on that one. 3010 for that one. You know what? 21 is our the number we normally get to on that one. Like, where is it at? Oh, I have my cart turned around backwards. That I'm normally on. I got the cart turned around backwards. $31.10 for that one. This is $30.05 for this one. Again, another pair of yellow earrings. $30.05. $30.05. Again, can be found in our store under $30.05. This was just a few I took out the pack, so I'm trying to put them back in the pack. $30.05 on that one. Okay, y'all ready for if y'all are ready for the first question? Give me some green hearts in the comments. Give me some green hearts in the comments. $28.87. $28.87. This is a wood pair. $28.87 for this one. On that wood pair. Again, that number there, you can locate it in the store under that number. $28.87. All right, let me see if I can lift this one up just a tad without it being seen. And I'm gonna bring it over some. Yeah, I only got one green heart. Come on now, y'all can do better than that. Give me some more green hearts in the chat. All right, $46.64. This is a nice dainty pair of postback. I said that number wrong. This is $24.64. $24.64. Nice dainty pair of postback earrings. $24.64 on that one. Go ahead and tap that screen. It don't cost a thing to tap that screen. $24.64 on that one. We got one green heart. This one is $30.06, yellow as well. $30.06 on that one. $30.06. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all the first question. Hey, Drill, how are you? Oh, shoot. Again, this one is 3006, 3006. And then let's read the first question. Okay, so the first question is, if everyone obeyed the law, name something we would no longer need. Name something we would no longer need if everyone obeyed the law. 3006 on that one. 3006. Number one answer gets 3 points. Anyone after that gets 1 point. Yeah, somebody said jail. Okay, so you let me write your name down. Oh, let me get a piece of paper. Okay, that's you get a point for that, but that wasn't the number one answer. Oh shoot, am I knocking? Let me get a piece of paper. You get a point for that, but that's not the number one answer. I saw the number one answer on there. You're right about that. We wouldn't need a jailhouse. All right. All right, Miss Cole, you got the number one, so you got 3 points for that. And then I'm gonna just say, hand, we got you down for 1 point for that. Okay. All right, that was a good answer. The top answer gets 3 points. The other answer gets 1 point. Let me write you down. First person gets 21 points, win the game, and they get a free 3-pack from me. And if you win it and you're not purchasing, all you have to do is pay for the shipping. Now the shipping is gonna be 550. 550 on your shipping if you want to, or you can pass it on to somebody else, and you will be getting a 4-pack from me. All right. We got 2 people on the board so far with their points. But that was a good one, wasn't it? All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 3004. That is this one here. This is the yellow and the silver. 3004 on that one. That's a cutie beauty. 3004 for that one. All right, let me see some hearts in there. I want to see some green hearts if you're ready for that next one. Let me see some green hearts in there if y'all ready for that next question. Now here is 949. 949 on this one. Again, these are 8. You can find these in our store. 949. I need to see some green hearts so we can okay, I got one green heart. Come on now. 949 on that one. Now this next pair is like my favorite pair. I like this pair here, and they are post back. These are cute, very, very lightweight. These are $26.59. $26.59 for that one. My camera keeps sliding. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get another fan. $26.59 for those. $26.59. All right. The next question is going to be. Okay, y'all ready for the next one? Give me them green hearts one more time. Then I'll read that next question out. My goal is just like show 3 in between, and then 3 to 4 in between, and then read y'all the question. All right, so the next one is going to be, name something that people eat raw. What's something that people eat raw? Okay, this one is going to be $33.92. These are cute, very, very lightweight. $33.92. What is something that people eat raw? Okay, you got vegetables. Okay, that's not the number one, but you got a point. $33.92 on these. $33.92. Not the number one answer, but you got a point. Vegetables. Come on. Nobody else answering that? What is something that you eat raw? What's a food that you eat raw? Sushi. That's not on there. Oh well, yeah. Okay, that's considered that's considered seafood, right? That's considered seafood. Still that girl. Okay, we got you. Since it did say seafood, so we're gonna put you down for 3 points because you got the number one answer. Thank you that for answering that. Sushi. I like sushi. Sushi is like what about when I go home to visit, I have to go to I like to go to Wasabi's there. And oh my goodness, I love that. You got 3 points. All right, moving on to 498. 498. My daughter said she had some yesterday. I was jealous. 498 on this one. 498. And these are dainty, very, very cute. I like that yellow, lightweight. Very, very cute pair of earrings. 498. 498. But it's got to be right sushi. Well, let me say, maybe I don't eat raw sushi. I do like it kind of like, I want it cooked. I like the crispy kind of sushi. Never had it. Yeah. Well, it depends. Like I say, if you never had it, you may not like it. Some people don't like the texture of it. All right, this pair here is going to be 4105. Look at that. That's like a half a lemon. Then you have the little leaf at the top. 4105. 4105. Those are cute post back earrings. Very, very cute and lightweight. 4105 for that one. So I do like myself a little sushi. All right. So here is our next one. This was going to be number 3007. 3007. This is a jacket earring. The post goes, this is the post back. That yellow goes in the front, and then that square fits in the back of your ear. Or you can wear them both in the front. This is considered a jacket. This is 3007. 3007 for that one. 3007. All right, let's move on to read the next question. All right, so the next one is going to be, give me them green hearts. Wait a minute, we're getting out of line. So we got to give green hearts first, and then we get the question read to us. So let me see some green hearts, and then we can get the question read out to us. Let me get some green hearts. Okay, we got a heart. All right, thank you, ma'am. Got two of them. So let's get this. I'm gonna show this pair, then we'll read the question. 1818. 1818 on this pair. Oh no, see, that's why I show y'all the numbers. What I say, 1818, that's 2818. This is why I show you the numbers, because I will read them wrong. 2818 on this fish hook pair of earrings. 2818. All right, so the next question. Name something you might get out of by pretending to be sick. Name something you might get out of by pretending to be sick. I know y'all got this one. Come on now, real quick, get your fingers. Something you can get out of by pretending to be sick. Name something. Okay. We got one answer there. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. 1402. Matter of fact, that was the number one answer. 1402 is the next one. 14. I love this leaf here. See that it's a yellow, but it's that deep, deep yellow tone. These are very, very lightweight. These are 1402. 1402. Very, very lightweight pair of earrings. 1402. You got 6 points, Miss Way. Miss Cole, you got 6 points. So far, you got 6. Now, they said earlier, the weather people said it was supposed to rain today. I was sure expecting some rain, but I'm glad we didn't get it. 2204 is our next one. 2204 for this one. This is a very, very lightweight. This is what I call, I'm finna run to the grocery store kind of earring. Real dainty, but you can throw it on. It's lightweight. You barely even realize you have it on. And it's a nice dress me down piece. But you could dress this pair up. 2204. 2204 on that one. 2204 for that one. All right, let me get some green hearts in that chat. Let me get some green hearts in that chat so we can move on to the next one. And if you are entering the room, if you're just coming in, I am T with T's Timeless Jewels. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and I sell fabulous $8 jewelry. So you can always shop that website at timelessjewels.love. Those items are packed by me and shipped by me. And all the items that has that number on it here, you can find that in our store as well. Like this one is 2527. You can find it in the store at 2527. Those are some cute ones. Very, very lightweight. 2527 on this pair. 2527. All right, let me get some green hearts. You want another question? Thank you for the sharing. I appreciate that. That helps me get out there. I appreciate y'all doing the thing today. Oh yeah, y'all working hard. I appreciate it. Thank you, lot. Thank you for working hard for me. All right, we're moving on to number. Okay, let's go ahead and get that next question in. All right, I see them hearts down there, them green ones. Y'all ready? Get your fingers ready. All right, name something specific everyone complains about. What is something that everyone complains about? What is something sufficient that everyone complains about? So what's the main thing that most people complain about? 2103. Bills. Okay, that's one. 2103. 2103. The weather. That's another one. Oh, the weather. That's on there, but it's not the number one answer. You did good on that one. The bills. Let me see what's it. It don't necessarily say that. Give me another one besides bills. This one is 2103. 2103 on this one. Give me another one besides bills. What's another one that's close to that? But Miss Cole, we got you down for 1 point. Humans. I guess we can't complain about them sometimes too. If y'all give up, if you give up, give me a purple heart, and then I'll give you the answer for that. If you give up, give me a purple heart. All right, 1746 on this one. 1746, very, very lightweight as well. She has that yellow stone in her. 1746 for this one. 1746 on that one. Enough time. That's true. We don't never have enough time. But that's not on them. Still that girl, she's like, give me the answer for that. Let me get one more purple heart and I'll give y'all the answer for it. One more. Uh-oh. Let me get one more purple heart and then we'll give you the answer to that one. All right. So the answer to that was money. Money was the answer to that. That was the number one answer. Taxes, work, and traffic. That's what people complain about the most. All right. Here we have number 2805. I sure appreciate y'all for tapping that screen and showing me some love and actually enjoying this live because we're playing a game, you know. I like playing games. So I try to play games at least 3 times a week. So when I'm on here, is this leaning? Yep. Wait a minute, y'all. My notepad leaning. Okay. The gravity of things. So we'll be on here as long as I can. Sometimes my body physically don't allow me to do it. So I'll do as long as I can, as much as I can. 2805, 2805. My mind does not keep up with this body. 2805 for this one. This again is on a fish hook back. Thank you, ma'am. I got it. You're right. You're right. I got it. I took a seat today. I tried to make sure I got me a comfortable chair. Normally I stand up and do them. Even when I'm not showing my face, I always stand up and kind of do them. But today I was like, I got to get a chair. So I'm trying to train myself with a chair. All right. Now this one here, I love these earrings. These are some cutie beauties. Uh-oh. Get them turned around here. These are cute. I love the flower on there. These are fish hook back. Love that yellow stone. Cutie beauty. This one is going to be 42.70, 42.47, 42.47. Thank you so much for the hearts. 42.47 for those. Again, cutie beauty on that one. All right, y'all know the routine. If you want to get the next question, I need to see some green hearts in the comments. Some green hearts for my next question. If you want me to go ahead and do the next question, let me get them green hearts down there. Thanks for tapping that screen because it don't cost a thing to tap that screen. All right, let's move on to the next one. Y'all ready? Get your ears ready. Get your fingers ready. Y'all get your fingers ready now. Y'all ready for the next question? All right, it says, name a reason grandma might take out her false teeth. Oh, should I be saying that question? Why would your grandmother take out her false teeth? Like, wow. Wait a minute. The sleep? Okay. Oh, goodness. Hey, that's on there, but that's not the number one answer. You got 1 point for that, Miss Cole. You rocking it today. To clean them? Yes, that's the number one answer. Thank you, Miss Annie. Got you down for 3 points. That's the number one answer. Correct. You got 3 points for that one. All right. This one is 27. That's a good one. Yep. 2766. 2766 on that one. 2766. That one's a cute one. Lightweight pair. 2766. All right. We're going to move on to the next one. All right. Y'all already know what we like to do. We're going to show 2 more and then we're going to pull out another question. Okay. Here's 1513. This one is a it's got the CBs there. Very lightweight. 1513 on that one. 1513. Very, very lightweight pair of fish hook earrings. Again, if you are a first-time shopper, you can always make yourself a cheat sheet. Jot these numbers down. Go directly to the website. Put the numbers in that website, and you can check out on your own directly on that website. Or you can comment here on the live for the item that you see that you're interested in. And if you are a first-time shopper, you do have to pay your invoice once the live is over. Once you have become an established customer, we can hold those invoices for a week, and we ship out every day. So if you order on that website every day, your order goes out the next day. All right. Again, this is a cute pair too. This just reminds me so much of summer. This is a summer vibe all the way. 41.51. 41.51 on those. Okay. All right. So next question. Go ahead and give me those hearts in the comments so I know you guys are ready and we can read the next one. I got to see those green hearts in order for me to read that next question. Need to see the green in order to show them hearts. All right, we got 2. Y'all on it today. Y'all on it. Okay. You are on it. All right. So the next one. The next question. Y'all ready? It's going to be, get your fingers ready now. Uh-oh, I done dropped something. All right, that's my first drop for the day. I think I'm doing good. All right, so the next question is going to be, name someone whose job is to help people make difficult decisions. Name someone whose job is to help people make difficult decisions. Name somebody's job to help you make difficult decisions. What kind of person is that? A funeral home? Yeah, that's true. But that is that on there? Yeah, that's on there. You got the third answer. Okay, she says a doctor and a social worker. Okay, both y'all got. Okay, Miss Wayne, Miss Cole, you got 1 point. Miss Ann, you got 1 point. And then look, you answer. You want to answer them all. The social worker. That was not on there. Come on now. I know y'all got the number one answer. Come on with the number one answer now. All right, 1101 is the number for this one. 1101 for this one. If y'all give up, I need to see the purple heart so I can tell you the number one answer. If you give up, parents, that is a hard job. Or as having to make some decisions, yes. But that was not even on there. When I tell you what the answer is, it's similar to a social worker. So, what's another name for a social worker? What would be another person in that social worker field? Now, I like these earrings. These are some nice dainty post backs. Those are some cute ones. These are on the post back. That one is going to be number 2515 on that post back pair. Cutie beauty for that one. Ooh. Oh, gee. Every time I think I can do it. All right, let me get those purple hearts if you want to answer for that. Let me grab something to drink. Let me get some purple hearts so I can give y'all the number one answer. I got one purple heart. One purple heart there. All right. We got two people got 1 point for that one. And the number one answer was a counselor. Which I don't see. Well, I would have probably said a judge, because a judge, they have to make those difficult decisions. But it's a counselor. All right. You say you knew it. I said it was kind of similar to a social worker. I tried to give you a hint. All right. Let's move on to the next greatness. All right, so this one is going to be 2606. 2606. That's a nice one too. 2606 for that one. Cutie beauty on that one. 2606. I like that one there. That's a cute one. Nice little bracelet stack. Yes, ma'am. That will go very, very nicely. All right, we only have 1, 2, 3, about 4 more, 5 more pair of these yellow, and then we showed them all today. Did all the yellow, and then we'll move on to something new, something else. If you have something in mind that you want to see, she's sending that green heart. You ready for another question? If you have something in mind you want to see, just let me know, and we can pull those. These are going to be 2613, and that is on that post back. 2613 on that post back. This one also reminds me of the summer vibes. Remind me of the summer vibes. Summer vibes. All right. This one here is going to be $27.75. $27.75 for those. Another post back pair of earrings. $27.75. $27.75 for that one. All right, $15.30 on this one. $15.30 for this one. $15.30 for that one. All right, y'all have a color y'all want to see next? You have the last pair of yellow. You have a color you want to see next? Tap in and let me know. If not, I'll just grab some wrapping snaps. All right, we have 2832. Another yellow pair. This is the last yellow pair. $28.32 on that one. $28.32. And the website, you can always find things under the categories. We have like a dainty necklace section. You can go into that in the store. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't show this pair. This pair here, number 2183, is the CB pair on that fish hook back. 2183. These are very, very lightweight and cutie beauties on those. 2183. So you can always shop by categories. We have stars, we have men's, we have dainty, we have butterfly section, the heart section. So yeah, you can shop by the colors, you can shop by your style in that store as well. All right. Let's move on to the next greatness. All right, let me read a question before, oh, let me put this back in. Let me read a question before we let me get a green hearts and I'll read a question before we go on to the next one. Let me get some green hearts down there so I can read the next question. All right, we got some green hearts in there. All right, so the next question, you ready for the next question? It's going to be, name something the family takes turns using. Name something your family takes turns using. That should be an easy one. You're like, yeah, right. That's what your mouth say. Name something your family takes turns using. Name something your family takes turns using. Now this wrap and snap is a cute one. I'm gonna grab this bracelet right here and use this bus. Now this one here is gonna be $14.28. $14.28. She's a wrap and snap. A leather red one. A car. Okay, you got 1 point. That's 1 point for that. This is the red wrap and snap. Cute one, cute one. It's on that leather band. I like that one. That one is going to be number 1428. 1428 on that one. 1428. We only got one person to answer. Come on now. Bathroom. I'm like, are you cheating, Miss Cole? Miss Steele, you got 1. And Miss Cole, you got 3. You got the number 1 answer for that one. Again, that one, the bathroom was the number 1 answer. That's a wrap and snap. Nice one. Put it on with a pair. With the 4th of July coming up, you put on your red, white, and blue outfit. This will be great arm candy. I like that one. Thinking. You say you was thinking. Again, that one is going to be number 1428. 1428. Again, that is a nice one. Wrap and snap. $14.28 on that one. All right, moving on to number 876, also a wrap and snap. This one here is a blingy boo. I love my wrap and snaps. This one is a blingy boo. This one is on the orange band there. Another cute one, cute one. Again, this one is going to be number 876. 876 on this one. And you can layer and stack this up with other bracelets as well. But I like that orange color. That is a cute color. Very, very cute color. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. I sure appreciate it. All right. Let's see what we have. All right. If y'all ready for the next one, y'all know what you got to do. You got to do what you do. Tap that screen and make sure you send me that green heart for the next one. Now, this is also a orange wrap and snap as well. This one is going to be $8.80. It's on that leather band, that orange leather band, but it is a magnetic closure. So it does have the magnet on the back as well. 880, 880, that magnetic back. It has a magnet on the back. 880 on that one. All right, the next question is going to read as follows. Name something you do while you are soaking in the tub. Name something you do while you're soaking in the tub. What's something you do while you're just taking you a relaxing bubble bath? What is something you say? Read. Any more answers? We got one answer. All right, this one is going to be $8.79. Also a wrap and snap as well. It's that brown leather band, and then it has that orange stitching in there. This one is going to be $8.79. Again, another one you can dress it down, put it on with a pair of jeans. It look good with a summer dress too now. So you have the orange wrap and snap there. $8.79 for that one. $8.79. Let me make sure I got the number right. $8.79 for that one. I have to show it to you because I will repeat it wrong. All right, Miss Cole, you have the number one answer for that one. Let's see how many points you got. 6. You got 15 points, and you have Miss Still Standing. She got like 6, 3, 4 points, and everybody else falls under that. Now here is another one. This one here is going to be $8.75. Another wrap and slap. This is what I call a baby bling. But it's a baby bling. It only has like the 3 rows instead of like the big ones. Also a wrap and snap as well. That is what she looks like. That one is a cute one as well. Again, great for layering and stacking as well. And it does have 2 buttons, so you can tighten it up or loosen it as well. That one again is going to be $8.75. $8.75 on that one. Hello, how are you? $8.75 for that one. All right, let me get those green hearts if you want another question read out loud. Another feud question. Now this one here, it's almost like the one we just showed, but it has like a little chain in the middle of it. So this is $8.77. All right, got your green hearts. I'm gonna show this and then we're moving on to the question. $8.77 for this one. This is what I call a baby bling. Oh, I say baby bling because it's like not as big as the wider ones, I guess. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So here is what it looks like. And again, this is $8.77 on that one. $8.77 on that wrap and snap. $8.77. All right, so the next question. Name something people should not leave in parked cars. Name something people should not leave in parked cars. What should not you leave in your parked vehicle? That should be an easy one now. Come on, get them fingers to tapping. Your purse. Any more takers on that one? And then the lid where it's open so somebody else can see it. No, you can't do that. Say keys and money. All right, so the top two, we're gonna say the purse, the wallet, and the money. Those are like, and the keys is got you a point for that one. James, we're just gonna say James. We got you down for 3 points. So the money and the wallet, that was number one answer. That was the number one answer. We playing Family Feud. We like to play games over here. All right. Again, if it's some colors you want to see, let me know. Now this one here I have in my personal collection. This one is going to be 2037. Look at that. Now see, this is definitely not a mini what I call it, baby bling. It's got plenty bling. This one's 2037. And I do have this one in my personal collection. 2037. Look at that. That's cutie beauty on that. 2037. 2037 for that one. All righty now. If you want some more questions, I need to see the green hearts in the comments. So if you're ready for the next question, let me see some green hearts down there in the comment section. All right, we got one. Let's see if we can get 3 green hearts to go on to the next one. I'm not saying 3 by the same people. Because you was on it. Miss Cole, you were on it today. This is another one. Now, this is a leather banded one. That one is a cute one. 1702 for this one. 1702. Y'all know I have to put it on something. All right, we got another one from somebody new. So yeah, 1702. That's a cute one, cute one, cute one. Very lightweight. It's a soft, like a baby blue color. Really nice soft color there. All right, we got a green heart. We got 2. I need one more from somebody else now. Let me get one more heart from someone else. One more green heart from someone else. Cause she be tapping up the screen. I sure appreciate your love. All right, the next one is 1860. 1860. All right, we got it now. Let's stop. Let me go ahead and read the question. All right, the next question. Name an occupation in which a man can put his good looks to use. Name an occupation where a man can put his good looks to use. What is that? Y'all got it. Come on with them fingers now. What occupation can a man put his good looks to use? All right, 1860 for this one. 1860. Okay, we got one says a model. Come on now. What else we got in there? Here is what she looks like. Cutie beauty on that one. Just one answer. Come on. I need some more answers. That one's also a cutie beauty. Oh. I realized I had others over here. Okay, let me look at this over here. All right. Name something else somebody can put their good looks to use. That one is 1860. 1860. 1860 for that one. All right. 1860 on that one. All right, Miss Cole, you got the number one answer for that question. I'm like, you been here before? You heard these questions before because you was on it today. You was on it. Let me mix these things up. Let me see. Let me make sure I have a mix up very well. She say, no, ma'am. Like, you thinking about these? I think I read them before. Let me see. Let me look. Let me get down here in my stash. I got a whole stack of other cards. We're gonna have to go to the bottom of the stash. The bottom. All right. I need to see them green hearts if you want another question. I tried to invent a song, but that didn't work. That did not work well at all. Okay. Since we are in the yellow today. All right. The next question. Hey, what did I do with it? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and read that next one. Y'all ready? For what? Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? Name something kids would probably never do in the morning if it wasn't for mom. Name something kids probably wouldn't do in the morning if it wasn't for mom. Now, this is a lobster claw closure bracelet. It does have like the multicolored stones there. This one is going to be number 1682. And again, it does have the multicolored stones. Uh-oh, let me move my lamp back. Wake up for school. That's not the number one answer, but you got a point. So that is that one. That is going to be 1682. 1682. Not the number one answer, but you did get 1 point. What's something that kids would not do if it wasn't for their moms? If mom wasn't there making sure they did what they need to do in the morning, what would your child not do? I don't have any little ones no more, so I don't have to deal with all of that. Making sure they get up out the bed. Brush their teeth. That is the number one answer. We got you down for 3 points. Still that girl. We got you down. 3 points for you. That was the number one answer. All right, 21.95. Congratulations on that one. 21.95 is this class closure bracelet. That one's going to be 21.95. It does have that class closure. 21.95. $21.95 on that one. Now this one is a cutie beauty as well. So this one is $17.99. This is a pull strand. You look at that little sunshine there. That little sunflower with the smiley face. That's cute. It is on a like a suede pull strand bracelet. $17.99. $17.99 on that one. These can be worn as an anklet as well. Because it does pull out enough, so you could put it on as an anklet. $17.99 on that one. We're doing some yellow bracelets. For some reason, I just kind of grabbed all the yellow today. But like I said, if it's something specific you want to see, just let me know. All my inventory is color coordinated, so it's definitely easy to pull. And dainty, I'm going through the process now of putting all the dainty together. So we do have those available, ready to look at as well. All right, we have this yellow class closure. This one is going to be $25.94. $25.94 on that one. $25.94 for that one. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right now. Y'all know it. Don't cost the thing to tap that screen. Go ahead and let me get some green hearts if you want to get on to the next greatness. The next question. Let me see them green hearts in the comments. Let me see them green hearts in the comments. Let me see them green hearts in the comments. If you want the next question. All right. Our next question is going to be, all right. Okay, if you had to give up a part of your body for one, I'm not gonna read that one. Okay, name a question a person who's afraid of flying might ask the flight attendant. Name a question a person who's afraid of flying may ask the flight attendant. Y'all got an answer for that one? What's one of them questions you'll ask a flight attendant if it's your very first time flying? Now, this one is a C beaded bracelet. How long is the flight? How long is the flight? This one is a C bead bracelet and it's a stretch. This one is going to be number 1732. 1732. It's got lint on it from the bus. 1732 on that one. 1732 on that one. 1732 for that one. Any more takers on that answer? We got one answer. 3393. 3393 is this urban bracelet. That leather band is on a pull strand. That was also a cute one as well. See if I can move this over some. Another cutie beauty for that one, that pull strand. This one again is going to be 3293 on the pull strand, leather, and you have that metal leaf there. Yeah, that's a nice urban piece. 3293. 3293. You like the bling bling. I know what you like. You into the bling bling. Cute background. Oh, you know I have to switch it out. You know I have to switch it out. All right, this one here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layer stretchy band. This one is going to be 1631. This one is great for layering and stacking with others that you have in your personal collection. This is good for other ones as well. This is a good add to your collection kind of bracelet. Yeah. You know I like different backgrounds. I'll do something different in a minute, and it don't take but a second. These are ones I've always had. This one I've had probably since for some years, and I took it down. So sometimes I'll pull it out and still use it, and then I'll turn it different directions. So I got the brick going up and down, or normally they would go across. So I just turn it around and showcases in different lights and make it look different. That's the same thing you can do with your jewelry. You can take this jewelry, you could buy one piece and make it look different with anything that you wear. So you don't just have that one piece for one outfit. You can take this bracelet, you might buy a pair of earrings and a necklace that you want that to go with it, but you can actually intertwine it with other pieces in your collection. So just this one bracelet, you could have about 2 different necklaces to go with this one bracelet, and 2 different pair of earrings to go with this one bracelet. So all the jewelry you can intertwine with other pieces and make your own personal sets. So 2710, 27010, and this is a class closure bracelet. I like the coloring in that. Does that make sense? So you can take one piece and, like in your home, for instance, you might have a vase, and you might take that vase and it inspires you to paint your room a different color, to different things with that one piece. So you are inspired by that one piece to decorate that room. The same thing you do with your jewelry. You can take one piece and it inspires you to do multi things with that one piece of jewelry. So yeah, like I customize sets, so I like to customize sets, and my clients always call me, oh, I need a necklace for this, so can you get me a set together? And I put sets together and I take pictures and I'm sending them to them and see what they like. Once I figure out the necklace that they like, then we can add the earrings. Sometimes they pick out which earrings they like the best. So I like to customize your sets as well. So if you see something on that page and you like something there, all you have to do is comment underneath that photo. Let me know which piece you're interested in, and if we still have it in our in-house inventory, we can get that to you. We can also find you pieces to match that piece if we don't have others, that particular piece or match with that at that moment. This one is 54, 549, 549. That is a cute yellow one as well. Very cute. Cutie beauty for that one. 549, 549. All right. Give me some green hearts. Y'all know what to do. Give me them green hearts if you want to see some more. If you want some more questions read, let me see the green hearts. All right, I see some green hearts. We're going to get on down to the next question. All righty. The next question is going to be, name something scary in a Halloween haunted house. Something scary in a Halloween haunted house. Name something scary in a Halloween haunted house. All right, y'all. I'm about slowing down now. I try to go as long as I can. Ugh. For those of you that don't know, I've been under the weather for the last couple of years, so I am coming back around, but my body is not allowing me to keep up with my mind. My body is not allowing me to keep up with my mind. My mind says I can do it, but this body doesn't allow. So I have to take my breaks when I can. And Miss Cole, she always say, "Oh, I can tell when you get tired." I say, "Yeah." I'm trying to improve that, but I'm doing better. I'm better this year than I was last year. So I am not complaining. I'm just thanking God, because baby, it could have been so much worse. So I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to all of you that came out to join us tonight and have some little fun with us. We had a great, awesome time. Did y'all answer the last question, or did I give y'all the last question? Did I give y'all the last question? We could just play some Family Feud now. I could just call out some answers for a little bit, and we can play some Family Feud. I don't have to show you anything. Did I call the last question out? Let me know. I'm gonna just sit and take a break, and we're gonna do some Family Feud right now. I don't remember what the last question was. All right, let's do this question. You said no. Okay, here's the question. Name a kind of building that has many beds in it. Name a building that has many beds. Get my rest. Yep. Hospital. You got it, but it's not the number one answer. Name a business that has plenty beds in it. That sounds like that should have been the number one answer. I don't know why they don't have that one as the number one answer. You got 1 point for that one. Anybody else on that one? Any more takers on that one? Name a kind of building that has many beds in it. Any more answers for that one? Let me get this camera over here focused a little bit. Sorry, trying to get my other camera focused. Hotel. Girl, I swear you looking at these answers. Okay, y'all ready for the next question? Let me get some green hearts so we can read the next question now. Come on, we finna do a speed Family Feud. How about that? Thinking hard. I got you. All right, we got one green heart. Let me get two more green hearts down there so we can read y'all the next question. We're not showing anything. We're just gonna play some Family Feud right now. Trying to get myself a break. All right, there we go. We got enough. Okay. So the next question is gonna be, name something that many people neglect when they just fall in love. Name something that people neglect when they fall in love. What is something they neglect when they fall in love? Y'all got an answer for that one? Remember, number one answer get 3 points. Family, you always like, that's not the number one answer, but you did get a point for that one. You got 1 point for that one. Wait. That was not on there. Yourself. That was not on there either. So, what's something you neglect when you fall in love with someone? You forget about everything else and you neglect your what? You don't neglect yourself. You might, you might lose weight if you break up with them. Well, you could, because you'll be dedicating all your time to them. So you could neglect yourself, but you neglect what? All right, if y'all ready for the number one answer, give me some purple hearts in the comments. I'll give you the answer to it, the number one answer. But Miss Still That Girl, she got the answer. She didn't get the number one answer, but she did get an answer for that one. Let me get the purple hearts if you want the answers. Okay, 2 purple hearts. Let me get 1 more purple heart, and then I'll give you the give you the answer for that one. All right. It was friends. Friends was the number one answer. You neglect your friends when you fall in love. Would y'all have guessed that one? Put no in the comments. Or it didn't cross my mind either. I'm like, friends, what? Okay. Well, if you say so. Okay. Ready for the next question? Let me get those green hearts. I got to see the green hearts. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. We got to have the green hearts. All right. Green heart. We got 1 in the comment. Let me go ahead and all right. You got my 3 green hearts. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. All right. So the next question. Name an adventure to begin unemployment. What? Name an adventure to begin unemployment. Oh, okay. So what is something that you would do if you was unemployed? And it says an adventure. So something that's adventurous, but you would do it if you're unemployed. Name an adventure to being unemployed. Name an adventure to being unemployed. Did I say that right? Did y'all get it? Let me know if you got it. Say yes if you got it, and no if you did. Yes if you got it, no if you did. Name an adventure to being unemployed. Confused. Okay, so basically, no. All right. Oh, shoot, I'm showing y'all the answers. Let's do it this way. You got it? Name an adventure to being unemployed. Did you get it that time? Did y'all see it? Don't get up. Let me see if that's on here. Okay, got it. All right. Anybody got other answers? I showed it. Let's see. That's what we I'm probably not supposed to even show that name. I don't know, Chad. Don't get up. Let me see. Sleep late. That's not the number one answer, but we're gonna give you 1 point for that one. All righty. All right. If you want the number one answer, give me them green purple hearts, right? Give me the purple hearts if you want the number one answer. I give you the number one answer for that one. Okay. Still that girl. Let's see. One more heart, and I'll give you the number one answer for that one. All right, there we go. The number one answer is do as you please. Do as you please. That was the number one answer. All right, we're going to do one more question. Name something that would be impossible to do in the dark. I played a joke on my dad. Name something that would be impossible to do in the dark. Ah. Miss Cole, you don't have the number one answer, but you got one of the answers that was on the board. Miss Still Standing, let's see. Still that girl, let's see if you can get the number one answer for this one. You put C, but that's not the number one answer. I appreciate that answer. I'm supposed to try a new adventure tomorrow. So after I try it, I'm going to come back and tell y'all about it. I'm going to see how it worked tomorrow. I don't know if I'm still going yet, but I'm doing this new adventure tomorrow. I'll tell y'all about it after I experience it. It's something I've done in the past, but it's been a long time. So I'm going to try at it on tomorrow. So nobody takers on that number one answer. You want to know the answer to it? He said, I'm going to like it. Did I tell you what it was? Did I tell you what it was? I must have told you what it was. Again, I think my body is not keeping up with my mind. Purple, okay. The number one answer was read. Read. You meant to say yes. Oh, I did. Yep. Okay. All right. You know it then. So of course I'm gonna tell you about it tomorrow. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out and joining. We will come back tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna try to get back on here tomorrow. It won't be 7 o'clock. It'll probably be later than this evening. And I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend this weekend. If you are a first-time shopper, go over there to that website. If you're not a member of or subscribe to my Tubi channel, make sure you go and the BIO. Get yourself linked up with me on all my other social medias. And again, I want to thank you guys for coming out and joining us. So until next time, you guys have a wonderful and blessed evening. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.